Hello, and a very warm welcome to my little cottage garden in Cambridgeshire in the UK. I've had a cold this week, so my voice is a little raspy, and I haven't been very well, so I haven't done much gardening. But I did go out over the weekend to have a look around. The seasons are changing, and there are signs of autumn everywhere. The leaves are gradually turning yellow and starting to fall, and soon I will start gathering them up to make leaf mold for my bed. This morning there was a definite autumnal chill in the air. The temperature dipped to 6 degrees Celsius overnight, and some of the flowers were looking quite droopy this morning, although they soon perked up when the sun came out. I finally got round to repotting my bougainvillea and moving it inside. There are likely to be eggs or larvae of various insects in the soil, and I don't want them hatching inside the house. So I need to remove all the soil and replace it with sterile potting mix. It's also a good opportunity to prune the roots a little bit. This will help to invigorate the plant. If I wanted to be extra careful, I could use a solution of neem oil to wash the roots to be sure that I'm not bringing flies or gnats or beetles into the house. But I'm not going to bother this time. I'm repotting the plant in a mixture of compost and grit. It's ready to go back inside for another few months. I want to experiment with overwintering peppers. Apparently, they can be kept inside through the winter and brought back outside once the risk of frost passes in spring. Overwintered peppers start flowering much earlier than new plants grown from seed, and so they're more likely to produce ripe peppers before the end of the season. The process is the same as for the bougainvillea, but with the pepper I had to be more gentle because its roots were quite soft and delicate. I took off some of the branches so that the plant can put its energy into the few that are left. This is the pepper plant a few hours after I repotted it. It doesn't seem to be showing any signs of shock even after all that handling of the roots. So fingers crossed that it does well. I went round the garden and harvested most of the peppers. There's still a few that I'm hoping might get a little bigger before it gets too cold. This weekend I also cut down and uprooted the white buddleia in my border. The buddleia planted itself here 2 years ago and the butterflies really enjoyed it this year, but it's getting too big for this spot. And it's also self-seeding all over the garden. In its place I'll plant this dwarf buddleia, which is less invasive. This one is called butterfly candy and it only grows to about a meter tall. I also bought a Cotinus or smoke bush. I've always wanted one of these. This one will grow to about 2 meters and will give some nice autumn color in the border. It's quite surprising how thick the buddleia stem has become in just 2 years of growth. With the buddleia gone, I planted the Cotinus first. Next, I planted the buddleia. Sorry about the awkward camera angle. It was a tight space to film in. That was all I managed to get done over the weekend. I look forward to seeing how these plants grow. Thank you so much for stopping by to see what's happening in my garden. And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead.